Hey guys, Steve here with Steve's Guns, and today we got this Beretta PX4 Storm. I know we did a review on this guy earlier, but we added some Langdon Tactical stuff, that all-light, these Talon grips, and I just kind of want to show you what we did to it. So let's start off from the outside, and then we'll work into the internals. First biggest change you can see is this all-light. This is the Badar S. Sorry if I said that wrong or if I butchered it. This guy was on sale at Amazon for like $103, which is not bad. It is a laser light combo. You have the option to go from just light to light laser and then just green laser. Okay, 800 lumens, and then you can drop it down to 100 lumens, which is pretty cool for $100. Not bad. Next thing you see is the grips. These are the Talon grips. Got these from Amazon. It was like 25 bucks. Just because of these guys here now, I cannot show you how I removed the hammer spring, but I'll kind of go over it. Very simple, but I'll tell you what we did. But as you can see, the grips. So we got the all-light, we got the grips. Langdon Tactical magazine base. Okay, that's a must. Okay, original ones, you guys know, thin little plastic. It looks funky, but with this, it kind of gives a nice look to the gun. I do like it. Plus, when you release the mag, it just comes flying out into your hands. Okay, now let's take it apart. If you guys don't know how to do it on a PX4, you see these guys right here? Squeeze it, and the whole thing comes apart. Okay, remove this. So we change the recoil guide rod and spring. Okay, the original one is a plastic piece. Okay, it comes with a light spring. Let's get this camera to zoom. Comes with a light spring and it's plastic. Langdon Tactical sells a metal guide rod with a heavier spring. What that heavier spring is going to do, it's going to give you better recoil control. Okay, it does make the slide a little bit harder to take back. Okay, but it's fine. It was much smoother on the stock springs, but it does help with the recoil a lot. Okay, just mitigates it a little bit better, in my opinion. I prefer it. Like I said, the slide is a little bit harder to roll back because you got that heavier spring on there, but I got strong arms and hands, so I don't mind it. I'm okay with it. So we changed that. Again, it's metal instead of plastic. I know Beretta knows what they're doing. The plastic may be just fine, but if you're gonna start popping off rounds and rounds and rounds and rounds and the gun's gonna heat up, I'd rather have a metal guide rod than a plastic guide rod. That's just me. But again, Beretta knows what they're doing. I'm sure it works. They test these guys for years until it actually hits the market. So if they put a plastic one in there, there's a reason behind it. Some of the reason is to save money on cost, but realistically, the cost of this thing is probably in the hundreds, maybe $100, 150, maybe 200 max, and they're selling them for $700-800. So they're making pretty good profits on these guys. Okay, just because it's expensive doesn't mean it costs a lot of money to produce. Okay, they're just making money. Next thing we did was the hammer spring. Again, I can't take it out because of the grips. I really don't want to cut into my grips, but I should have filmed this beforehand, but I didn't, and I apologize. Okay, but very, very simple. You see this guy right here? Okay, take a flathead, put it in right there, and just pop it out. Okay, this thing will come out, yank it out. This grip literally just comes right off. Okay, and then this just squeeze down and it'll pop itself out. Just put some pressure on it because that spring is under tension and it could just fly out. So put your thumb on it and slowly take it out. Take out the spring, put the lighter spring on there, which this guy does have from Langdon Tactical again. Put in that spring, push it back in, put on your grip, stick the pin back in, and you're good to go. Okay, So that's just gonna give you a much lighter pull from first to second stage. Okay. Reset got a little bit better. Okay. But there's other stuff you can change to make that better. I probably should have showed you that. If you guys see this rod over here, that's connected from the trigger to the hammer, Langdon does sell a shorter one. Okay. And let me tell you how short it becomes. That's actually been ordered. And I'm going to do a full installation on that one, but that one's kind of a headache. But let me show you. Okay. So, we broke right there. Okay. That's a pretty good travel. Okay. With that new rod, you're going to break like right there. So you're going to be basically shooting like this. Okay. That's going to be some pretty fast shooting. It's already a fast shooting gun. I think it's that rotating barrel that does make it a fast shooting gun. It's faster than this. This is the P2000. But this guy shoots faster than that. This thing shoots very nicely. I like it a lot. A lot of people talk crap about it. Maybe it's the way it looks. I don't know, but I like this gun a lot. It shoots fantastic. Absolutely love it. Okay. So that's what we've done to this guy. It was already a great shooting gun. Those upgrades just made it even better. Okay. That hammer spring is a must. The guide rod metal with the heavier spring is a must. Okay. This gun, if it shoots an 8 out of 10, now it's a 10 out of 10. Like, that's how good it is. Okay. It's very accurate. Grouping's pretty tight. Recoil's not that bad if you're a beginner shooter and you're looking for a 9mm. This guy's a very good bet. I would highly recommend the Storm. If you guys want to go something more expensive, something more higher name brand, as you know, HK, for me, HK is #1. We got this P2000. This guy's been pimped out too. Again, lighter hammer spring has been put on. We put a USP mag release instead of the traditional one. We got the old lights. We have a Gary's flat face trigger on order. We have a light return spring on order. So we're going to change it up more. We'll make a video on this too. But that's what we've done to the Beretta. Cool upgrades. $100, $25, $40. Springs like $8. Guide rails like $50, give or take like $200 here and there, and you have a much better firearm. Again, you don't have to put this or this on, so you can save yourself $100 to $25, $130 there. But these two for $50 and $8, $9 is a must. I highly recommend it, guys. I'll put the links to hkparts.net. I'm sorry, not hkparts.net, to Langdon Tactical.net. I'm still talking about the P2000 there. Langdon Tactical. I'll put the link. I'll also put a link for the Amazon guy for the OLED so you guys could check it out. Give it a shot. They do have a 30-day return. If you don't like it, send it back. Thanks, guys.